name is Lauren.
And I'm Marina.
And welcome to the Theoretical YouTube channel, where this is not Kai, because Kai doesn't know anything about Percy Jackson. And you know everything about Percy Jackson.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna get destroyed in this quiz so much. Basically, we're gonna go back and forth asking each other different trivia questions about today's topic, which is Percy Jackson in honor of the Disney Plus series coming out December 20th, which is hopefully around the time you're watching this video.
Oh, that should have been one of my questions.
If anyone threw a Magnus Chase question into this quiz, no. I was gonna leave. How the game is gonna work is that we have each written 5 trivia questions for the other person. We'll go back and forth each time trying to quiz each other, and whoever has the most points at the end of the round wins. I think that's all the rules. You can get a hint on one question if you don't know the answer. And I didn't pre-write any of my hints, but
I can just give them.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Do you want to go first?
Do you want to start behind?
I'll ask the first question here. All right. Where did Paul Blowfish work?
The actual name of the academy?
Yes. What was the name of this? He was an English teacher. Where did he work?
He worked at Percy's sophomore high school. I don't know. I don't remember the name. I remember the entire scene and everything because he's going to freshman orientation, and then Percy has the movie with Annabeth afterwards, but he just blew up the band room. And Paul's like, Percy, why'd you blow up the band room? And Percy can't explain because Paul doesn't know yet. But, I don't know what the name of the school is. I don't know the names of high schools in New York. Or fictional ones at that. I don't know.
Okay.
Franklin High School.
No. It was Good High School.
Yeah. Okay. Well, your first question. What plan does Annabeth enact with the statues of New York City in the Battle of New York?
I was like, is this the Manhattan Project? No, this is not the Manhattan. This is not the Manhattan Project. Okay, so this is what Daedalus's failsafe is for if there's ever something attacking. Is it just New York? Yeah. Okay.
New York or probably Olympus in general.
Yeah.
Which they are attacking Olympus.
Yeah. Does it start with project or operation?
Would you like me to read the question again?
Yeah. Or is it just
what
plan?
Is
it plan D? Plan Delta?
What plan? And then the rest of the question.
Plan statue. Plan, is it Plan Pygmalion? Like statues coming to life in Greek mythology? Okay, it should have been Plan Pygmalion. Can I pitch this as an alternate name for when they do the Disney Plus series? Pygmalion is the name of a guy who made a statue that came to life to be his girlfriend.
Great. Weird.
I'll go with Plan D.
It was Plan 23.
23. Okay. Yeah, I knew it was just something kind of innocuous.
Yeah, it is.
And we're not off to a good start.
Nope.
Here's your next question. What is the Greek name for Percy's sword?
Anaklusmos.
Yes. That was fast.
Okay. Super easy.
Oh, yeah. So obvious. Did not have to look that one up when I was writing these questions.
I think you could probably figure this one out. Using logic and reason.
Strong suits.
When did the trio, so Percy, Annabeth, Grover, enter the Lotus Casino?
What date?
Yes.
So it was summer. When did they leave on the quest?
Okay. No. Think about when they had to accomplish their quest by.
But was it by it wasn't by the last day of summer. It was by the solstice, which would have been June 21st. Did they spend 6 days in the Lotus Casino? Or no, did they think they spent 6 hours and they actually spent 2 weeks? How many days did it take them to get from Las Vegas to Los Angeles?
Well, it was kind of a bit of an emergency. Remember when they got out, they're like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
We only have
2 days. 3 days. I think they spent 6 days. in there, if I'm remembering that correctly, which 6 plus 3 is like 9, and 21 minus 9 is 12. No?
I think it is.
Yeah,
12.
it is 12. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll say June 12th, 2005?
6.
6?
But no, actually, they spent 5 days in. You were really close. And they only had a day to get from Vegas to the underworld.
Huh. Out of all the dates in the calendar. I was pretty close.
I know you were.
Your question number 3 is, where did Luke grow up? Like, until he ran away.
Yeah. Is it like northern country? Or like the north-south?
The north-south.
It's a region.
I don't know where the north-south is.
It's
like, other than Maryland?
It's like Virginia and like Tennessee and Kentucky. They're like southern states, but they're not like the north-south.
I'm not going to tell you.
Where was Luke going? Because he met up with Talia, who would have been in California, right?
Yeah, but he like was not trying to get to Camp Half-Blood. He
No,
was just running
he was
away.
Running away. It's probably not Texas, because I'm pretty sure that's where Will's from.
Luke with a southern accent.
I love remembering that, like, Will has, like, a southern drawl. Like, you don't think about it, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait. He's definitely got an accent of some kind. Which also, therefore, means Percy probably has a New York accent. I don't think it'd be boring like Nebraska.
And you still have a hint if you'd like it.
Are you gonna give me harder questions than this? Let's see. What are the states? So you got, like, Texas, and there's, like, Arkansas and Louisiana. It's not from Louisiana. Mississippi, no. Georgia. I'm gonna make a wild guess, because I don't know. Oklahoma.
No, it was Connecticut.
It's Connecticut.
Yeah, you didn't guess anywhere in the Northeast at all.
Because I didn't think he's from the Northeast.
Yeah. Westport, Connecticut.
I thought it was rural and stuff.
No. Did you just try to say rural?
Yeah, sorry, I know, I said it wrong.
There's a fantastic...
That's like the one time I've said rural wrong.
There's a fantastic joke on 30 Rock where one of the characters is in a movie called The Rural Juror. And no one can tell what the name of the movie is. Because they're like, the role was what?
Rural Juror. The Rural Juror is the true story of Rory Journo.
The Rural Juror.
Roger?
The Rural Juror.
That is something. I can't wait to watch.
Okay. Your next question.
Okay, I feel like this is gonna be payback. Because you have lots of options.
I do have so many options. I think I have 17 questions.
Oh my gosh.
You don't know that one. Let me cross that one
Great.
off. Which god statue does Bianca die trying to keep?
Which god statue does Bianca die trying to keep? Oh, like the Myth of Magic.
Yeah, the Myth of Magic.
Oh, Hades.
Yeah. See? I got one.
Okay.
I'd let you get one,
Okay, yes. I like how, like, if you look at real action figures, like, based on real actors sometimes, it's like, that Captain America doesn't look like Chris Evans. Like, how accurate are these mass-produced figurines that Percy can be like, that's Hades?
Alright, my turn again.
This is technically a Heroes of Olympus question. How many praetors of the 12th Legion were mentioned in the Prophecy of the Seven? Prophecy of Seven? Or the Prophecy of the Seven? Something like that. The, like, big 7 demigods. I don't remember the rest of the prophecy.
If you gave me a hint, would it be the prophecy?
I'd have to look it up, but yeah. Do you want me to look it up?
Well, can I just get it anyway without it being an official hint? Let's see. 7 demigods will answer the call to
Storm or fire, the world must
fall.
No, now I just have to
Yeah, that was it.
like an hour long I'll have to look before.
Can I use a prop back there?
Well, I have the internet. Prophecy.
Wait, is it in any of those?
Okay, 7 half-blood shall answer the call. To storm or fire, the world must fall. An oath to keep with a final breath, and foes bear arms to the doors of death.
Technically, Percy becomes a praetor. Jason's a praetor. and Frank is a praetor. Because Frank became praetor halfway through. And Rain is on the quest, but she doesn't count as a praetor.
Or does she?
7 to make headshot answer kill. Storm or fire, so it would be Storm as Jason again, but you're not counting him twice, right?
No. Sorry, it's 7 because Jason is mentioned 7 times.
An oath to keep with final breath, that was Leo with Calypso, right?
Yeah.
The oath to keep with final breath. And foes bear arms, doors of death. Foes would be Percy and Bob and oh shoot, what's his name?
Big giant guy.
Yeah, giant guy.
It's not Damascus, but it's similar to that.
Yeah, it is. It's really similar to that. Anyway, I think that's 3.
3? Is it final guess?
Don't look at me like that.
Final answer?
Yes.
No. So, Percy gives up the praetorship to Frank, and Raina gives up her praetorship to Hazel. So it's 4. Hazel ends the series as a praetor. By the time of Trials of Apollo.
I didn't
Power
remember
couple.
that. Yeah. Well, I mean, they say that a couple times. Yeah. It was much more of a plot point for Frank.
Yeah. I mean, a little bit more of a redemption. Actually, no. Hers is kind of a redemption arc, too.
Hers is a redemption arc, too. But, like...
they go out on this quest and they come back with all of these accolades, and are the other Romans just like... You guys were losers.
You guys were losers. On probation and everything.
Alright, what's my last question?
Last question?
I think we're on last question, aren't we?
Dog. What? I want to do a little bit more. Well, I can't let you be winning then. You gotta lose. Let's see.
I only have one right answer.
Yeah, same.
Oh, okay. We wrote these really hard questions.
I know.
We overestimated ourselves.
Oh, yeah. When does Percy first see Nico in Battle of the Labyrinth?
When does Percy first see Nico in the Battle of the Labyrinth?
Mm-hmm.
Is it in the labyrinth? Is it in the forest outside the labyrinth? Is it in a dream? In the labyrinth. Currently, where my head's at is in a dream talking to Minos. Minos? He sounds less threatening if you say Minos. Bullman.
He's not Bullman.
Yes, he is.
He's not part bull.
No, he's not part bull, but he's like the guy in all the bull mids.
Yeah.
The Minoans are like the bull culture.
To be fair, Lauren, I don't think he's the bull man in the mids.
Okay. Minotaur, bit more of a bull man than King Minos himself. I know he sees him. Or is it in a flashback? It'd be a mean question if it was in a it was in a him remembering.
It's not a flashback.
Yeah, I'll say in a dream when he's talking to Minos.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Okay, great. I knew it was gonna be your final answer, and it was mine too, before I double checked.
Ooh.
When Percy walks into his cabin, or like wakes up in the middle of the night, in Cap Half-Blood, the fountain that he has, it's shimmering, and he's like, what's going on? It's an iris message and it's showing Nico and it's talking to a ghost. It's Minos.
I had that part right.
Yeah, no, I mean, I had that part right too. He's talking to the ghost and stuff, and like Percy's like, oh my god, like Nico, because last he saw was Nico right away to try to.
Who sent the iris message?
Bianca. From the underworld.
You can send an iris message of someone else from the underworld? Where did she get the money?
No.
Did she have a job down there? Did she steal it?
Maybe it's because she's a daughter of Hades.
Oh, okay. I could see
Hades
that.
And is like giving her a little...
Well, no. She had an allowance? Oh, that wasn't my last question. Because I went first. So now this is your last question, but I still have one more.
Oh.
Because of how that worked, I think. That's how that worked?
I don't know. I just want to do it a little bit longer. I can't with all these good questions.
What did Percy's first camp bead look like? So, like, what color was it and what did it have on it?
Was it a bolt of lightning?
You would think.
Oh, it wasn't? Okay.
No, so, like, the way they, like, pick the, like, themes of the beads.
I'm sorry, so
you
was it a trident?
Yeah, it had a trident on it. So you got that part. So now you just need to get the colors.
Green.
I'm not gonna okay, fine. Yeah, we'll talk about this later. So describe the bead.
A trident with green and blue.
You're very close. Okay. I thought about asking what all of the beads looked like. Like, what does every one of Percy's beads look like? But I just went with the first one.
We should have gone with the last Olympian one. I know that one by heart because I never stop thinking about it. How big are
you
beads?
Never stop thinking about it.
Listen to me. How big are beads? How big do you think these beads are?
Yeah, just a tiny little thing.
Now, do you remember what the last one is?
It's like the New York skyline or something like that.
It is the Empire State Building with everybody who's died. With everybody who died's name is engraved in a spiral around it.
It's just a smudge. You can't read that. Who carves the beads?
I imagine. So then, once that one came out, I imagine that the beads are like maybe this big, like they're like charms. On a bracelet.
Okay.
But once again, a lot of people died. Did they not? Is it like the glowing trident that was above his head?
So I'll say that you have the trident right. It's a trident.
Wait. This is my last question.
Yeah.
Hint.
Okay, so you have the trident right. And then the trident is one color, and the bead is another. Like, the main bead is one color, and then it has another color on it. And you're right, the trident was turquoise, which is the bluish green.
Yeah.
So what was the color of the main bead?
Roy G. Biv here. Let's see.
But, okay, I guess this is more of, like, a hint part of it. It also fits in with Percy's aesthetic. Like, it's, like, the bead is obviously a reference to Percy.
Seafoam green. Let's see, if I'm picturing Percy and, like, his aesthetic, it's gonna be blues, greens, seafoam green, and his black hair is orange camp shade. Is it a black bead with a turquoise trident on it?
Yes!
Wow!
It's a black bead with a turquoise trident on it. Now, I want to know why the camp voted that the most exciting thing that happened that summer was Percy getting claimed.
Well, to be fair.
And not returning the Master Bolt.
Well, to be fair, remember that summer was the entire summer, and the lightning thief bit only happened within 2 weeks, the first 2 weeks of summer.
The getting claimed thing happened in one night.
And now let's go beat you up in the woods.
All right, what's my final question? My second final question of the game.
Okay. Do I want to win or do you want to tie?
You can ask whatever question you want.
That's not helpful. How about this one then?
Okay.
How does Percy react to seeing Tartarus? Like
with fear.
No, like Tartarus, like the primordial god.
Yeah, with like, oh my gosh.
Specifically, how does he react? It's a big moment.
Does he throw up?
No. That's a little too. That's a little too unhero-like.
Oh wait, does he faint?
No.
Ah. Dang it. He faints more than he faints at some point while he's down there, or someone faints. Someone loses consciousness and has to be carried for a mile. I don't remember who it was.
Because when they see Tartarus is when they're trying to escape. So you can't faint in the middle of trying to escape.
My next thought was develops a French accent? That's a common fear response that people have.
Je suis effrayant. C'est Tartarus.
I'll use my hint, because I still have one left.
What is he holding?
Does he drop his sword?
Yes. I was like, it's gonna be too easy, but how else do you do it?
That was actually going to be my backup guess, if I couldn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Besides throw up, faint, develop a French accent, drop his sword.
Maybe I won't even need a sword.
So I think you said that means that we tie.
Yeah, that does.
Which is a little embarrassing for both of us.
It is.
I swear we're fans of this series.
You want to do rapid quick round?
Sure. What are all the questions that you thought were too hard?
Hi, Editing Lauren here. Marina then went on to spend 20 minutes asking more questions, which I'm not going to include in this video, but will make available for patrons on Patreon. So if you want to see more bonus content and Percy Jackson trivia questions, head on over there.
All right. Well, thank you for sticking around till the end of this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like the video, comment your favorite question, or any questions that you have. You can follow us on Twitter at theory_central and consider supporting us on Patreon, like the incredible David W. and Alex Toquinto, who are both demigods. I have that on absolute authority. Who do you think their godly parents are?
I don't know. I don't know who my godly parent is. I should probably take one of those BuzzFeed quizzes.
Probably. When I was little, I always was like, yeah, Hermes. Yeah, because Hermes is like, it's very cool. Get to steal stuff. It's very into the idea of stealing things and not actually doing it. What? Anyway. Oh, I also really liked Hephaestus, but I'm not good at building stuff.
Yeah. I guess if I'm good at arts and stuff, but I'm also smart and a nerd, I could be Athena.
Are you good at betraying people?
You're saying it's a good Athena thing. Is that an Annabeth trait? Because if so, Percy's is loyalty. And then Annabeth's like, betrayal.
It's not a primary characteristic.
I don't think it's a characteristic at all.
Alright, thanks for watching. Bye!
Rural Juror, Apple 3, take 1. Mark?